Hello, hello. This is the English session part 12. Today's date is 13 January 2021. It's uh, it's 2 o'clock at noon. Actually, uh, English is kind of like a really important things for me, and I am really suck at English actually. So I do want to improve my English, so that's why I'm doing this session. During this session, I'll ask questions to myself, and I will answer those questions in English. So basically, it will improve my English. Okay. Uh, some sort of problem is still there because of that. I didn't properly speaking grammatically, and I don't know what's the word for some. So basically, I'm trying. Yes, I'm trying to be becoming better. So yes. So let's just ask questions, and I will give the answers. Okay. So who is the kindest person you know? Yeah, Anisha. What's your favorite piece of furniture? What do you kind of people? Okay, who are your kind of people? Your kind of people. Where is the strangest place you ever been? Strangest place. Um, I never been a really strangest place. Yeah, just like actually most of the places I visit sometime feels strange, but after that it feels normal. Yes. Um, no, I didn't actually go to the strangest place at all. Yeah, trust me. Yes, every places I visit, it was actually I know actually I plan and actually it was. What is the strangest places to you? What is strangest places means? Ki I don't really saw that place, and I just go there and I have to spend some time with that place, and this place is kind of creepy, and such things what doesn't happens to me. So basically, I don't ever visit some of the strangest place. Yeah. What's the silliest fear you have? I do have a silliest thing that one thing I cannot watch horror movies. Yes, and when I watch horror movies, I just got really terrified. Okay, and I this is kind of like a silliest thing. It happens to me when I'm watching the horror movies. So I do want to watch horror movie, but not too terrified. Yes, but then what's the fun in that? Yeah, when you are watching the horror movie, you have to feel terrified. Yes, yeah, I know that, but it's a kind of like really complicated. I want to become a stronger person, and you are terrified with the scary movies. So how do you supposed to be a stronger person? Wise man. I don't know. Yes. What would be the best city to live in? Actually, I say New York is the really best city to live in because of that. New York is a kind of like a really big city, and there is a lots of opportunity, lots of jobs there, and lots of people living there. And actually, the environment was really cool. The people was really awesome. The nightlife was really amazing. And New York has a history of culture, and people always um, in together. They spending time together, they work together, they party together, everything. They are kind of like a really dense population, I know that, but I really want to live in New York because it feels something really new. It feels like I just, yeah. So yes. What household chore is just worse? What's chore? What's household? I don't really understand the question. If you give yourself nickname, what nickname would you want to people call you? Um, well, a name is the kind of the name is uh, always a thing which is really attached to you. Yeah, and this is the only thing you cannot use, but people use it. म्हणजे you own this thing but you don't use it and people use this thing and that is your name actually. So basically your name is kind of like really being so important. Sometimes we feel ki I don't like my name would be like this, it would be like this, so it will be even better. Yeah, but this is not. Yeah, whatever our parents gives our name, it's actually it's our identity. We don't want to change our name. Yeah, basically yes. Basically I suggest, I think ki whatever we have a name, it matters to you. Yeah, you just need to be proud of your name. Yeah, that's the, because of that you don't like your name, that's your problem. Yeah dude, it's just not. Yeah, it's like that ki every people has a different. So basically you don't want to blend in, you don't want your name to blend in with the others. Yes, basically because your name is unique, so basically you just feel proud of it. Okay, there is a one name I do like that, and when I have a child, I would give a name a Christopher. Yeah, I don't really think about the, if I get daughter, then what would be name. I don't really think about that. But when I got a child, a son, basically I gave him a Christopher. But actually, it's all depend upon the. It's kind of like a really so much ahead of us. So basically, we don't talk about it right now. Yeah. Um, Yeah, but what the nickname you would give yourself? Basically, I do have a nickname called Monu. Actually, very few people knows that. Actually, my home and my friends knows that. But when I with the work, basically, people call me Saurabh, and I'm really proud of my name. Yeah, so yes, I don't want to change anything at all. What odd talent do you have? Odd talent. Uh, I don't see I have all talent at all. Yes, basically. Yeah, there's one thing I do like, coloring a picture. Actually, not drawing, coloring. Yes. You just give me a black and white picture and I will color them. So basically, it's not a hobby, but I do like doing this thing. So yeah. If you could give everyone just a one piece of advice, what would be? Piece of advice. Yes. Well, actually, I suggest when you give someone advice freely, and the person don't really want to listen your advice. Why? Because that advice came with freely. Yes. Don't give advice when other person doesn't want your advice. Yes, if he wants your advice, then you propose your advice. Okay, then you say freely. Yes, because of that, when you give advice to the people don't really care, or people don't really listen your advice, trust me. Yes, so it's just like the value of your whatever the advice you gave it was really amazing things, it's really amazing idea, but people don't really care. Yeah, so basically it's just like try to wait, the people came at to you, and then you tell the advice. Okay, but it's all depend upon the how much advice is depend upon the your career or your life, or it's just like little bit of work. It's just like just an example. I gave advice to my friend ki don't go from that way, it was really hectic to you, go to the highway, it was really closer and you will reach that destination very well soon. So it's just like I gave advice which is kind of like a really small, and that's it, yes. But when the advice is kind of belongs to the life or career or something else, it's kind of like a changing personality, something like that. So basically for those advice you need to wait for the person came at to you and then you tell him. Don't tell him really yeah. So whatever, it's all depend upon how do you use your advice in what time and what situation, it's all depend upon you. Okay, what would you like to know more about but haven't had the time to look at? There is a one thing I like but actually I didn't have a time. And what is this? um I do um spare some of the time for myself for doing what I love. Okay, and actually, uh, I don't think I have such things like that. Okay, yeah. What country do you never want to visit? Never want to visit. What is that? No, no, it is not. Yeah. Basically, I do hate some such countries. Yes, but this is not an option. It's not because of that. You are the travel filmmaker and you do need to travel all around the world. Okay, basically one thing you don't like about the travel that people are very different, yeah, but that's the beauty. Yes, it's not the always people look white all the time. That changes from the certain distance. So basically whatever the location, whatever the country I travel, it's kind of like the uh, kind of like a capturing a moment and capturing the beauty around there. So basically when we say I don't want to go to that particular country, so basically you are boundary to yourself and actually yeah, you are judging from the 1 or 2% to the entire country. No, 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 the face of the country is kind of like a really different, and it always change from time to time. So basically it's just like no, 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 I never visit. It's not, I definitely visit all the country. It is my um it is my target. Yes, basically, yes, travel the world, traveling. So yes. What wrong assumption do people make about you? When I was 2 years ago, when I was joined the PMI, I was doing design job. Basically, at that time, I was acting like a really kind of like a joker. So basically, everyone says that I'm the joker, but actually not. I am kind of like a really serious person. But all those things happen because of me. So I do understand, and I just like thinking, no, no, it's not. It's just get out from that job and just like do something what you like. So, yes. uh, do you prefer to work in a team or alone? Actually, working alone is kind of like a really good, but actually when you work alone, actually you uh, uh, cannot perform very well in particular time. Yeah, because of that. Right now, just an example. I was calculating a distance of the 100 city which I travel in India. So basically, yeah, it takes me almost a month to calculate all those cities. Okay, and it is kind of like a sometimes work is kind of so much things, so you cannot do as a alone. Basically, you do need a team, and team is kind of like a really important because of that you are not expert in all those things like editing, shooting. You are expert in just only one or two things, yes. But when you have a team, some people are expert in something, so basically use those expertise to improve your content. That's what I'm saying is that. So basically having a team is kind of like being really important. You have lots of things you can do, and with so yes, it's all depend on the how much work and what is the work. Yeah, is this work is kind of like a really normal, and so I'm saying is that ki, yeah, chalo, that is okay, yes. But the when the work is too much big, so basically you do need a team. Yeah, and also handling and leading a team is kind of like a really different. So basically you do need to understand all those parameter, all those people want to think about as a team and as a content creator. So yes. So, yeah. So I do prefer to work in team. Yes. What has been the best period of your life so far? Best period of life, I'm saying is that when I was in 12th standard, 11 to 12th standard, it was like a really amazing moment. Yes, actually. But there is a one thing is like that ki I do need to make this thing really even better, but I didn't do that. But actually whatever I spent so many time on those days, it was really cool, it was really awesome, and it feels something really great. Yeah. So yes. How have you changed from when you were in high school? How have you changed from when? I don't really understand. Who teach are you? Who teaches are you? Teach, I don't really understand. Where is the most fun place around where are you live? Fun place. What do you mean by fun place actually? Well, this all those question is kind of like a language is particular depend on the American language. Yes. So basically most of the word I don't really understand. Like what is the fun place? Yeah, fun place, that means you are love to doing fun. It's not the particular places. Yeah, it's depend upon the situation and people. When the people are kind of like when funny people around you, whatever the place you are, you feel funny. Yeah, or you just went to comedy club, and basically these people are also really laughing. Yes, so it's kind of like really fun. Yes, but I don't really understand what is the fun means. Yeah. Have you ever joined any meetup groups? Meetup groups. What's meetup groups? Meetups means when meetups groups means people are meeting. So that is called meetup groups. Uh, um, I don't. What's the meetups? I just try to imagine, but I'm not kind of thing. Is that the yes? So I practically didn't understand what's the meetup groups. Where would your friends or family be most surprised to find out you? Where would your friends or family be most surprised to find you? Where would your friends or family be most surprised to find you? Most surprised. Uh, it's I don't really understand this question, dude. Where would your friends or family be most surprised to find you? I don't know. I don't really understand the questions. What's the most relaxing situation you could imagine? Relaxing situation. At night in the bed, want to sleep. That's a relaxing situation. Yeah. But some people imagine like spending time at beach. So basically it's relaxing. Really, yes. It's just like you are going to the beach for relaxing. Wow. Well, I just want to go to the beach for fun and joyful and recording some of the videos and enjoy. It's so many things. Not for the relaxes. It's kind of relax means doing something really. Oh, it's kind of like really aram. Just relaxing means something like a sleep or like I don't know. What is the most beautiful view you ever seen? Yes, there is a lots of views. Actually, I seen lots of views, but in the photos or something. Yes, and in the India there is a lots of really beautiful things. Yes, but there is a one thing when I went to the Goa, I saw the beach. Yes, Baga beach, and I feel really grateful. Yes, I feel it's like a really beautiful thing I ever saw from my eyes. So yes, what expensive but really worth it? iPhone, yes, it's kind of like a really expensive phone, but it's really worth it. Right now, I have a Apple iPhone 6s, and it's from the 2016 model. But actually, when I am using this phone right now in 2021, it's kind of like a really amazing phone. Trust me, it has a really good quality of camera. There is only one issue is battery, but besides that, everything was really amazing and kind of like a work really smooth at all. So yeah, when you feel most out of place, I don't understand. What's the most recent thing you ever done for the first time? Recent thing you ever done for the first time? Recent thing. What's the recent thing? Actually, I went to the jungle safari. I never been to the jungle safari before, and it is kind of happening. Was like just like few days ago. I went to the Pench National Forest, and yes, it was kind of like a first time I'm doing this. So yes, how did you came to love? You are one of your favorite musician. How did you came to love? You are one of your favorite. What is mean? How did you came to love? What is that mean? Yeah, I do understand. Like, which of the musician is kind of like a do you like or something? But how did you? How Enikasa did you came to love? Okay. Okay. The question is that how do you love the music of that artist? Yes. Um, I don't know. Sometimes when you listen the music, it feels something really new. It feels like wow. It feels like inspiration. I do like movie. I do like music, like inspiration or just like boosting some of the energy. So basically, there is a music of Batman: The Dark Knight Rises. The theme music was actually made up by the Hans Zimmer. When I was listen the first time, I feel like wow, this is the music I do love. And when I found out the artist about who made that music, and when I try to find out his music again and again, then I found out he made so many beautiful tracks, and it was really awesome. Trust me, Hans Zimmer was is one of my favorite. Yes, and that time I feel like he had some particular talent, and it was really good. Yes. How did you meet your best friend? Well, I'm not saying is that I have a best friend. I have close friend actually. Yes. But how did you met all those person? There is a thing happened in a 2010 New Year party. Okay, my friend Vishal is trying. Vishal is says that we have a New Year's party, so let's go. So just like okay, let's go. I have no plans for that night, and that night I visited most of the people like Pinty, Sushil, Vaibhav. Okay, and then I already knew Badal and Prashik and Vishal and me. So we spent that New Year's night at Pinty's terrace, Pinty's rooftop, and it was kind of like a really good. And it all started from that night. Yes. So yeah. How did you meet you? Okay. What the small, seemingly insufficient decision had to massive impact on your life? There is so many questions. I don't want to record right now. I just want to work and finish my work and just like okay. Right now, just like take 25 minutes for the English session right now because I'm tired and I don't want to because my work is kind of like a in the end situation, so I don't want to miss and I do want to complete my work and okay. So right now, this is thank you.